Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tutorial using a very special palette that literally came in the mail today. It's the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration palette, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited that we got this. I mean, obviously I'm not like, this is not the first time I'm seeing it because I have my makeup on already, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely like stunning, and the colors in here, like swatching them, they're so pigmented and so beautiful, and they just like go on and blend out so easily, and they're absolutely stunning. Like, I love them, and I'm sure like all of y'all have heard so many people say that already about this palette, but it is like honestly truly, like once I got this in my hands and actually felt all the shadows for myself, like it reassured like everything that I had been thinking. Like, this is an amazing palette, and I was gonna do some swatches for you guys, but I figured 10 bajillion other YouTubers have already done that, so the most important video is the one that Jaclyn made herself, so I will definitely link that one down below if you guys would like to see more in-depth swatches of all of the colors, because I know that this palette is going to restock in the future. So if you would like to see a more in-depth swatch video, then I will definitely link Jaclyn's down below. But I broke into this palette and I created this eye look with it right here, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it. And yeah, if you'd like to see how I created this Jaclyn Hill halo eye, then keep on watching. This is like...
Let's see your swatches.
I literally went around my whole entire wrist. Like, I ran out of room and just had to like keep going. There's a, oh my god. Some of these I like swatched with my finger and looked at it on my finger and was like, okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is go in with this shade right here, and it's called Silk Cream, and I'm gonna take that on a Morphe R40 brush and just place that all over my lid to set the concealer that I've already put down. And then using a Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Butter and this shade right here called Hunts, and just buffing that into my crease area. I'm going to start with Butter on the right and left eye and then go back in with Hunts just to add a little bit more warmth and redness to the look. Alright, and then next, to deepen this up just a little bit more, I'm going to be taking a Morphe M507 brush and taking this shade right here called Jax and just buffing that on the outer and inner corner of my eye, and then barely connecting that in my crease. Yeah, they're literally blending like like it's so easy to blend these out. It's insane. Okay, and next I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape to just put a little concealer in the center of my lid so that the color that I put there really pops. So you're just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm using a Morphe M421 brush, and you're just going to put that on the edge and then find the center of your lid on both eyes, and that's where you want to put your concealer. It doesn't matter if it's messy because you can go back and blend all those edges out later. Alright, and next on that same M421 brush, I just kind of wiped the concealer off of it. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and it's called Crayon Apple. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my brush and spray it with the Morphe Prep and Set Setting Spray and pack that on the outer and inner portions of my eye where it's still dark. That sounded so weird. Why did I like still dark? You know what I'm saying. Outer and inner corner. You want to just blend the edges of that into your crease, so you have no harsh lines there. And for the center of my lid, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, and it's called Sissy. And I'm gonna take the exact same brush, wiped it off again, and spraying it again with my Morphe Prep and Set spray. Oh my God! That's insane. Alright, I'm gonna step away from my eyes for a minute and prime my face with the Kim Tai and Ofra Cosmetics Wanderlush Primer. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my fingers and put that all over my face. And next for foundation, like always, I'm going to be using the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation, and I'm in the shade 370. I'm going to blend that in with this green Eco Tools Beauty Sponge. And next, to conceal under my eyes and around my face, I'll be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. And blending that in with this little Real Techniques Highlight and Contour Sponge. Alright, and next to contour, I'm going to be using the KKW Beauty Contour Stick, and I'm going to be using side 2, and blending it in with the opposite end of that Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And this is from the medium kit. Next, to set all of the concealer that I put down, I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder and a Morphe R13 little tulip brush, and just going in and setting all of the concealer, center of my forehead, and then underneath my contour. And next, to set the contour, I'm going to be using Benefit's Hoola Bronzer and using a Morphe R14 brush. Okay, so returning back to the eyes, I'm going to be taking this shade again called Jax, and I'm going to be running that super duper close to my lower lash line, and I'm going to be taking that on a MAC 212 brush. And then I'm going to take the shade Hunty and Butter to smoke that out even more, starting with Hunty and then going back into Butter. And then I'm going to take this shade right here called In Light on a Morphe E18 brush to put that in my inner corner and under my brow bone. Okay, Jaclyn, you did that. And next for my lashes, of course, I'm going to be using the Kim Tai and Cake Face Beauty Lionhearted lashes because they are just literally my favorite. Like, I cannot get away from them. They're awesome. So I'm going to be putting these on and then putting some of my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara on, top and bottom lashes, and then I will be right back. Okay, so for highlight today, since I've been using the Jaclyn Hill palette, of course I have to use Jaclyn Hill's collaboration with Becca. This is Champagne Pop. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this basically all over my face, but then like right on the highest high point of my cheekbone, I'm going to go in with that In Light shade that I put in my inner corners and just put that like right in the center so it draws more attention. I think it's gonna look really pretty. So I'm gonna start out with Champagne Pop. And then wiping off that brush a little bit and taking that In Light shade on the end of the brush. And next for blush, I'm going to be taking, of course, the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And for my lips, I'm going to be using the MAC Cosmetics lipstick in collaboration with Gabriel Zamora in the shade Gabriel Zamora. And lastly, setting my face with the Morphe Prep and Set spray. Alright everybody, and that is it for this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and oh my god, this palette is like the holy grail, end all be all. Like every color, beautiful, outstanding, stunning, perfect. Like it's the best palette ever, and I'm so excited that I finally have it. My gosh, it's so exciting. I love it. Alright, well, if you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up and a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me, and I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye! Today I have a tutorial with BRB.